the research I have decided to do focuses on perceptions of beef, mainly determining Floridians' perceptions of locally raised and harvested beef. As for the introduction of this particular research, it's been shown that local local food and locally grown agricultural products are becoming popular when it comes to consumers. And they are looking for distinctions amongst their products, especially within beef. They're looking for um, things that say natural, organic, you know, different things like that that distinguish them among their counterparts. These findings have begun to generate some state-funded programs, such as like Fresh from Florida, and these programs mainly focus on the promotion of locally grown products and have had an effect on local economy. And these programs, these state-funded programs, have given rise to even organizations who have begun to create their own product, like the Florida Cattle Ranchers, who have begun to develop a product for locally grown and harvested beef. The beef begins and ends in Florida and is sold in Florida and marketed as local. So these labels affect consumers' purchasing behavior. These distinctions are something that consumers are looking for and therefore are willing to buy in the store. The purpose of this research is to determine Floridian millennials' perceptions of locally raised and harvested beef to better communicate with them about beef and create a strong communication and marketing plan for the Florida Cattle Ranchers, because the Florida Cattle Ranchers would like to know what these perceptions are. The objectives of this study are to determine Florida millennial consumers' perceptions of Florida beef, to determine marketing strategies for the Florida Cattle Ranchers. So both of these objectives will be come to fruition through the actual research that will be done, which is qualitative research. We will focus on the researcher will focus on focus groups as the main source of methods. And these three focus groups will have a minimum of 10 participants, and they will be University of Florida millennial students or students within the millennial generation. They will be asked a series of open-ended questions by a moderator. A moderator's guide will also be developed and will be reviewed and edited by focus group experts. So that will help to ensure the validity as well as the reliability of this study. The sample marketing materials will be tested for the group. So there will be a series of pamphlets, marketing material, various marketing and communications aspects that the groups will be presented with and ask their opinion on. The theoretical framework that really surrounds the question development will be framing theory. Not only will that surround the question development, it will also help us in determining what these particular perceptions of millennials are, and what frames they fit in when it comes to what kind of frames will emerge. So it's been shown that the media can influence thoughts and opinions, and media in general, such as marketing material, communications material, that kind of stuff can influence a consumer's perception and willingness to buy. And as far as potential findings, I'm hoping to find specifics that millennials are looking for when they're buying their beef. Is that they're concerned for the environment? Do they just want a good lean piece of beef? Um, are they willing to buy because they know where this particular product is produced? Is it because it's local? They know exactly where it came from. They can trace where the meat is from. Is that why they're willing to buy? But, we're hoping to find that they are willing to buy because it is local. Um, Hopefully, consumers want to connect with ranchers. And so the Florida cattle ranchers are able to tell their story and also connect with a consumer in a viable way. And that's not only through their beef, but also through sharing their story. And we're hoping consumers respond to that. And finally, we hope to find that they have a mutual concern for the environment because the Florida cattle ranchers um, and Florida cattle ranchers in general have a main concern for the environment, for preserving the environment, and for making, a difference. And so we're hoping to find that millennial consumers are also concerned for the environment.